Okay, y'all, Lucian Black with Into the Chasm, and I have a guest today, Miss Rachel. Do you say Pesola?
Pesola, yes.
Pesola, local artist extraordinaire. Say hello.
Hello.
And she does a lot of paintings. She's brought over a bunch of paintings, and
Just
I mean
a few.
a bunch of
Just
paintings.
No, there's a couple.
And they're all really cool. They're all really mind-boggling. I can't even paint like a stick figure without screwing up the leg.
I could teach you how.
Do that.
Okay.
Do that.
I could.
Because I see my thing is more abstract stuff. Clearly, the weird little spoke things I made over there, and the bone thing I showed you. But so I've got an assortment of questions for you, just artist to artist, and when other guys and gals come on, I just ask them questions about where they came from, what generated this creativity, or whatever their hobby is. Where did it come from, right?
Right.
So for me personally, as a musician, as an artist, and whatever endeavors I'm into, there are all sorts of things that inspire me as an artist. You know, like as a musician or as an experimental rap artist, you know, I listen to Eminem or some other fast creative rapper like Tech Nine. You know, their art inspires me to make art of, you know, rap. So as far as you, what are some things that inspire you to create? Like, what elements will you be in and you're like, I need to leave and go home now and paint, right?
Like anything.
Really?
Because like everything is art. So I could just be driving and I'll like see this one little tree that sticks out and I'm like, I have to paint something like that. I have to put that tree into a painting somewhere that I've never been.
Yeah.
But I'm going to create that little place. And like, or like if I see a skyline that I like, or if I'm watching a movie and I just really dig a character, I'm like, I gotta do this right now. And
That's
I have
awesome.
to pull out my sketchbook or just get up and just start throwing paint and stuff.
Yeah.
It could be dangerous.
So will you be out like at a park or something and you'll see something pretty and you're just like, oh, picture for like reference, or do you just like remember it when you go home and paint?
Typically, it's just like I have a very good photographic memory. So like I could just like look at something and then I can go back and just remember mostly what it's like, or an idea.
Most details
you don't want
about
it to be. I don't ever want it to be like exact, like. So I always just kind of like an idea. But there are some times where I do take pictures or like make a little video clip and then I'll like watch it later or like watch it while I'm painting.
Yeah.
Or it could just be a song that triggers a photo in my head.
That's nifty. That's unique.
So I could hear something and I'm like, oh, I know where to paint now.
Yeah.
And so like sometimes when I just go up to the canvas and it looks like I don't ever have references in front of me. I don't have a picture or like sometimes I'm listening to headphones and like the song will be, okay, this is where I want to go. It'll like trigger something or like a memory of a person or all of these things. And so that's what happens there.
That's awesome. So it kind of, it's off the dome and it's like a co-creative thing. Like if you're listening to music, it might help you push together that thought process.
Yes.
Make the painting. Have you seen those artists that they can do like 4K art? That they can like look at. I watched this one video where this guy was in a helicopter flying over the city, and then he something's in my eyeball. Flying over a city, and then he went home and painted the whole city, like drew the whole city in like pencil. Like I don't understand how that's possible. I could see like in a small scale because you do that, and most artists do that in a way.
Which is crazy because I'm completely not observant at all. Like I guess I'm observant to objects and like I guess I was gonna say maybe
there's objective art and then there's subjective art.
Like, I overlook people and the reality of things all the time. Like, I don't remember that happening, but I do remember what it looked like outside in the tree or what it looked like. So, but I never say that.
So as far as art and painting and stuff, was this like a childhood cultivation thing? How long you been painting, or is it more of a recent thing? Was there a root memory where you started and then you kind of did off and then came back to it?
It's more of a recent thing. I mean, in school, I did like the typical highlight every single page.
Yeah.
And then like do some drawing and just like get out of paying attention to church. I'd doodle or something like that. But I'd never painted up until October 21st of 2021 was when I really decided I'm going to paint. But that summer, July 21, I painted my first painting.
What was it?
It was supposed to be this woman with this hat, but it ended up looking like Michael Jackson, so it ended up being pretty dope.
Yeah.
And then I hated it though.
Yeah.
I hated it though. I was like, this is garbage. I did it in like 30 minutes. So
Yeah.
I was like, this is garbage.
Well, that's the curse of all artists is we were talking about that earlier. They're kind of cursed to hate everything they make.
Every single
because
thing.
You have to obsessively
punched painting straight through.
Son of a
straight through.
Dare you not be what I want.
I'm mad. I get mad. I'm like, okay, Rachel, calm down.
You talk dirty to it. You son of a bitch.
Yeah.
BDSM paintings.
Yeah.
I'm gonna beat your fucking ass painting.
I do actually talk to my paintings. So.
That's cool though, yeah, because I've seen like in a lot of your paintings, you actually write things.
Yes.
And then you'll paint over it. I've never seen that with artists before.
I have problems like with communication and like telling people things.
Yeah.
And so sometimes I want to tell them things, and I can't. So I actually write the letter in the painting. And of course, I still never tell them anything. Yeah.
but they got the message somehow. They got it.
Right. It made me feel better to get it out.
That's awesome. That's really unique.
It's definitely weird.
So as far as other artists that may influence you, or any art pieces that you specifically like yourself, who are some other artists if you pull from other people, or are there any specific art pieces you like where you're like, that hits me somewhere else?
Honestly, I'm still kind of learning about other artists because all of this just kind of came on.
Well, because it's like a lightning strike hits you and then just you got it.
It was like I did hit my head. I was in a car accident, and I always say I hit my head and I woke up and I could paint. Yeah. And that's kind of, I decided then I was going to paint, and I did, so.
Knocked some sense into you.
It really did. It really did. So... what were we talking about? My brain just went.
Artists that influence you, or art that you like.
Yeah. See, I really do not know very many names of like famous artists. Of course, like Van Gogh and stuff, and I start to look at those artists, but no, it's just people that influence me.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Things that I
It's also not one of those things. I think people will be like, yeah, how many bands you know? You know, is the singer's name, the guitarist, the bass player?
Usually no.
It's one of those things I ask because sometimes people do pull from specific artists, and then some people are just, it's off the dome. It's like, actually, like in your case, you pull from everything, everywhere, whatever state of being, mind you're in, whatever emotion you're going through. As far as, okay, so painting's been your thing recently. Prior to painting, did you have any other hobbies? And do you still have any other hobbies?
Yeah.
And you've kind of been like, you know what, I'll come back to it. But art is mine one right now. What are some other hobbies you have or used to have?
I used to like do competitive singing. You go to like singing competitions in school, and I play instruments as well. Mostly the guitar. Now I still play the guitar like every single morning.
Are you an acoustic strummer or an electric shredder?
I have an electric, but I have an acoustic that I just play every single day. And sometimes I get together at the Civic Center here with a bunch of the older folks there. And we just
That's
play,
wholesome.
Like,
That's
folk
awesome.
Music, and it's a blast.
I bet.
It's a blast. And so I enjoy doing that. And it kind of keeps you, I don't know, the music and like painting just go together for me.
Yeah. They, I mean, because they're different expressions of art. I remember reading or hearing about this explanation of like music is art of the sound waves. It's like the sound waves of the canvas, and you're just painting with your voice or whatever instrument you're playing with. So originally, where are you from? Are you from this area? Are you from the beyond? I mean, are you an alien?
I couldn't tell you. If I were. But
you're good.
Okay. Okay. So I am not from the area. I've been here for 8 years now, and I came here from Idaho.
Idaho.
Yes.
Okay.
From Idaho. My mom and dad still live there.
Yeah.
And I was mostly raised in Florida, in Central Florida, but we've been all over.
Yeah.
My dad was military and a traveling pastor, so.
Okay, cool. So you were raised a little religious?
Very religious. I went to Christian school. Uniforms.
Yeah.
I mean, my earrings. This is being negative. This is bad. And so I was very like church camp. I was in church like all the time.
Yeah, that was me when I was younger.
All the time.
I used to go to. I went to Emmanuel Baptist Church from
Mama's Baptist.
Yeah, Baptist.
Yeah.
From like 9 years old until I was like 18. Then you start growing up and you start questioning things. For me anyway, and I was like, I'm not getting all the answers I need, especially for a brain like mine that's so complex. I'm like, I have too many questions. This book you gave me has like 10 answers. I have millions.
I stayed in it for a long time. And I was teaching Sunday school classes and doing the bus ministry. I always have to be involved in things. Like, you see me involved in, like, community stuff all the time.
Busy hands, yeah. Idle hands are the devil's playground.
I just really enjoy, So, I did that for the longest time. And then, I had also had questions. I'm like, okay, I think there's more to this here.
So, would you consider yourself still religious, or are you exploring, like, your own other thing that has no label?
I believe in God.
Yeah.
So,
I'm Ron Burgundy.
God. I believe in God, but I also believe that there's other gods out there.
That's deep.
And
that's deep.
I can go into more detail than that, but that's
Yeah, that's a tough one because I mean certainly if you look back at Greek philosophy and a bunch of other just teachings, there's people who think everything is a god, and then there's people who think there are many gods, and then there's people that think there's one god. To me, I'm open to the idea that there could be multiple gods, multiple
multiple universes,
there's multiple everything.
Everything.
Even the God we think we've been worshiping this whole time could just be some dude with a bunch of strings at the top, and he's just like, it ain't me.
Right.
There's another guy with strings somewhere else in another place.
I mean,
or gal, or
I
thing.
I believe that.
I mean, what if it's just an interdimensional dog? I mean,
we were talking about the dreams and our other realities the other night.
So, any other events that you go to? Have you been to events that are art based, or have you done any competitions with art?
I don't really believe in competing with art, or
That's
maybe
awesome.
I do.
Yeah.
I don't think that there is any competition in art, because there are so many artists out there, and yes, some can paint the same type, like, we paint landscapes or whatever, but everybody has their different touch. Every single artist, every single person's unique.
Yes.
And I don't believe that anything in art is wrong.
Yes.
It's all right.
So wholesome.
If it's your
so
brain.
Wholesome.
It's one person's
it's
brain,
awesome.
one person's mind, one person's piece of art. So another person can't say, oh, that's wrong.
Yeah.
Well, how do you know? Is that your brain or is it my brain?
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell people that one.
That's deep. No, that's awesome.
But that's just how it is, you know? So, that's my opinion.
Do you have any events coming up that people could like come see your art, or do you where you'd showcase your stuff, which we'll be doing here in a couple of minutes?
Yes, I'm actually going to be in St. Louis, at Manchester Hall. In
Manchester.
Manchester.
Manchester. Manchester Hall.
It's in St. Louis, and it's Toy Man Show. And so I'll have an illustrations booth set up there. Okay. And it's on July 10th.
Okay.
And it's a pretty big convention. This is the 33rd year.
Do they have like a Facebook page they could like track?
They do. And also on my page, Unlocked Pieces, I actually have an event set up for it. So like you can go and look and see, and it has the address and everything. I even have a video of the paintings and pieces that I'll have. I actually have half of them here with me.
And that's Unlocked Pieces. That's your name of your Facebook and your Instagram and your TikTok, right?
Correct.
They're all kind of the same name. So if you're trying to get a hold of her for good purposes, artistry or just communication, or trying to book her for something or just talk collaboration, Unlocked Pieces on probably as many apps as you can find out there.
Yes, I don't have Twitter yet, though, or something. I don't have Twitter. Twitter.
You said that.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
It is Twitter.
It's Twitter. It's the bird.
There's probably a twatter. And if there's not, there will be now. So to find that event, go to her Facebook page on Unlocked Pieces. It's highlighted on there, right? Mm-hmm. Now, as far as art and stuff, are you collaborating with anyone else right now? Have you collaborated with other people, organizations?
I have collaborated with a couple local artists. Mm-hmm. I'm actually working on one right now. it's a Dragon Ball Z piece. I haven't added the other 2 characters yet, but I think I might do that tonight because I've been kind of itching.
Yeah.
So, but as far as collaborations, that's basically it. Well, I did a collaboration with Jamie Black. She designed a dress, and I painted it for her. And
that's interesting.
Yes, she actually wore it in her her show for Miss
You have to show me that. That's
USA.
interesting.
Yes,
you
I'll
painted a dress.
I painted her
and
on
they made
silk.
it. Oh, you painted onto the silk.
Onto the silk, and she designed the dress.
I can see that. That's interesting.
Yeah. I'll show you I'll send you the YouTube video.
Never heard of that.
Link,
Anyone doing that? That's really creative.
Yeah.
So what are some of your favorite things to paint? I know you say you pull from everything, but in the back of your brain, you think is there a subfolder where you get the most excited to paint something? Is it like nature? Is it anime oriented? Is it movie based?
Definitely anime oriented and like ocean scenes. I know those are like 2 completely different.
Oh, I know, because there's a bunch of, you have a lot with palm trees and stuff.
I call them my beautiful escapes because like those, I usually do those when I'm just feeling some sort of way. Yeah. And so I start to paint just ocean scene, like somewhere where I want to be after a storm or something. It's about time to calm down. Like, it's how I calm myself down. Yeah. That and listening to the same song over and over for like 2 days. But so that and the anime stuff. And that's I love awesome. Pop art also. Yeah. I like it all, though. I don't really know. Because sometimes they'll just, like, get on these little kicks from, like, okay, I want to do all people. Okay, I want to do all superheroes. I want to do all this. Yeah. I just have to do it all.
That's awesome, though. So, it's because you don't really set limitations on yourself. Right. You're like, you know what? I can pull from anything. Do you paint any sports stuff? Have you painted? Okay.
I did some, Dak Prescott, is that his name? Dallas Cowboy guy or something? I don't really play
me in sports,
or
no.
like I don't watch football.
Yeah. Foosball. That's funny as shit. You beat me to it. That foosball, Bobby.
Foosball. I don't watch that. I've tried to already. Yeah. For some guys, but it was like, no. I would sit there. Yeah. So
I'll just exist there. I'm totally cool with that.
Yeah. But that's about it. What were we talking about?
It's gone. It's gone. That brain cell it's beyond now. Okay, so as far as where you are now, say you're looking through a scope that sees yourself in like 10 years.
That sounds terrible. I don't look and see myself.
No. Like where, in your life, where you'll be, where would you see yourself in 10 years? I mean, would you be in another state, another city, a bigger city, expressing yourself in a bigger crowd of people and some eclectic dive atmosphere in San Diego?
No, I don't want to do anything like that. I would rather just stay local. Cool. Have a shop. I already have a pretty big presence on my social media. Yeah. I've got people buying art just worldwide right now. I could have my microphone. And so I already have like a good customer base. I would just like to stay around in the community.
That's cool. You've cultivated it to where it's its own movable, malleable thing.
I want to actually open up an art center locally and have a gallery here. And that's like my 5-year plan here. Yeah. Within the next, because I've had some recent stuff that I had to deal with family, so it kind of held me back. And so but that's my goals.
That's awesome. Those are good goals to have. Oh, and that's a humble thing that you're like, I created this thing and I really just want to keep it here, and I want to keep it comfortable, and I want to just expand upon that.
Right, because I can also help community, and I still would be selling worldwide, you know. I mean, might travel sometimes, like if somebody wanted me to do stuff. I have someone who wants me to come to Michigan and paint a mural on their bedroom wall. I would do stuff like this, yes. But as far as moving, probably not.
Yeah. 2 more questions. One, what is the biggest canvas you've painted on, like the biggest painting you've done? And you have a thought in the back of your head, like maybe a even bigger one.
Okay, are we talking like mural or canvas? Okay, canvas. You said canvas.
Let's do canvas, because a building is definitely going to be a canvas too. But I mean, like your own handheld, at home. This is my idea. Boom.
It was 70 by. Oh no, it was bigger. Hold on, let me think.
There you go.
Oh, okay, the one it was 90 by 70, so 70 by 90. Yeah.
That's a huge bitch.
It took me 2 days.
That's it?
Yes.
2 days?
I usually do a painting.
It would take me 20 years.
I usually do a painting in about 30 minutes.
Yeah.
That's why I put the clock up to kind of test myself to see in my videos. Like if a video that you see of mine is like 26 seconds long.
Yeah.
It's actually 26 minutes long. That's why I can get so much.
That blows my mind.
Because
I've seen so many of your videos. I'm like, that must have been like hours, and she sped it up, and you're like 30 minutes.
I was painting outside of the Little Egyptian Arts Association in Marion, and I had started setting up when some people were walking around the square.
Yeah.
And I had started setting up my art stuff, and just unwrapped the canvas, put it up there, and then by the time they walked around the third time, I had the painting done. And they couldn't understand it. They're like, wait.
Huh?
Yeah. But I just, the way I say it is I've already painted it 100 times in my head. Mm-hmm. And so it's like, once I get to the canvas, I just attack the canvas. Like, I literally attack the canvas. I have damaged canvases from it.
That's odd. I just
calm down
imagine
sometimes.
You son of a bitch.
It's crazy sometimes. I have actually scratched the canvas before. That's why I get stuff under my nails. But yeah,
that's cool as hell.
Yeah.
Have you or are you? I guess I should say or ask. Are you into surreal art at all? Surrealism, and have you ever tinkered with it, or is yours more kind of like just reality and a little bit of like?
I have done
ultra reality.
I have done some, and I can do it. I just don't like to.
Yeah.
Because I want to show you what I see.
Yeah.
Not what somebody else sees. I don't want to forge anything.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, this is already this image. So why do you want me to create the exact same image? Are you crazy? Just take that one. So I like to create others. Now, I have had special requests, hey, can you paint this like portrait just like that? I'm like, yeah, okay, I can do that. And I do.
Yeah.
I do. But I like to kind of add things or get crazy with it or learn something about somebody and turn them into a warrior or something.
Yeah. Take the picture of the kitty cat and make it a lion.
Yeah.
That's right.
Exactly.
Okay, so that's all we got for the cheat sheets. Let's go into the art, and we're gonna showcase some of her art and the stuff that she's got going on, and a lot of this blows my fucking mind. And yeah, let's just go into it. And I'm gonna throw the camera on me because I'm gonna have to sit back a little bit, so that I can show this stuff. And
I'd
say
handing you stuff?
Yeah, start handing me stuff, and I'll advertise them, and I'll hold them up, and you just say whatever you want to about them, and maybe we can go about the story if you remember where you were, how you got it going.
Oh, I got going on that one.
Let me go back a little further. Your single bedroom apartments just ain't got the space, bro.
I mean, it's a pretty big canvas.
This thing's girthy.
That's a 24 by 36 inch canvas.
She bad.
And yeah, I just kind of attacked that one. That Attack on Titan. I mean, it's like an amazing
accidental pun in there, huh?
Anime, huh?
Accidental pun in there.
Did I do that?
Attack it, yeah.
Oh yeah, I did definitely attack that.
This is really fucking cool though. Like this is fascinating.
Yeah,
like
it was an idea from a friend. They're like, I want you to do this. I want this painting, and then I did it, and I was like, you can never have this painting. I love it. I love it so much. I'll never sell it. But I actually never will sell this piece because I just love it that much, and just like.
You heard that, guys? $1 million.
No, I'm never selling it.
What if someone was like, look at this check. There are 2 commas.
I don't know, Nick. I don't think I could. I actually love this piece. I'm gonna carry it with me just so nobody can have it.
Have you thought about like taking a high definition picture of it and like doing prints of it?
Yeah, but then people will have it.
Okay, originality. Okay, you want to keep it the way it is.
And you know what? It's I don't know. It's just there's something about it that I just like it. It means it does.
Not necessarily even able to explain it, but it's in your hearts and your brain.
Right. It is. I don't have. I mean, there is a lot on that.
Yeah.
That I know that is there that nobody else knows is there.
Yeah. Cool.
But I showed you one of the spots where the words were right there on the mouth there where it says last chance.
That's right.
It's right there.
Can you see it?
Yep, right there.
Oh, I would not have even seen that. That is epic.
Yes. So, and I have a couple
cool
other
shit.
places on there that I have hidden things, but those
Yeah.
are things that I just wouldn't ever
That's
tell
awesome.
anybody. They'd maybe see them or find them one day.
So if you want this, go fuck yourself.
Basically, yes, you can.
All right, let's do the next one.
I have done other Colossal Titan pieces
Yeah.
that are for sale, but this one is not.
Good for you. You gotta have something of your own, right?
I agree. And I have a lot of my own. I have all 9. I have all the Titans right now.
You're like, I have
don't
999 paintings. I'm selling one.
Rachel, my therapist always tells me, Rachel, you have a problem with letting go of things. It's like, no, I don't.
But I'm keeping this one.
Here's this one. This one I'm going to be
Oh, that's
bringing
cool.
with me this weekend.
DBZ
Next weekend,
fans.
sorry.
Oh, that's epic.
Yeah, that one's pretty cool. I like it.
Yeah, the colors are awesome.
It's actually blacklight as well. So
Really?
the blues and the oranges and the pinks and the purples just like pop
Shit,
out.
I wish I had the black
It's
light
like
on. We could have shown
fire.
that. Yeah.
So is the colossal piece.
Oh, I bet
It
that's
is
epic.
also blacklight, and the red pops out. It is wicked. It's
Nice.
it's just not the same on camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is cool. How old is this guy?
I think I did that one last week.
Last week?
I do like 2 paintings a day, so sometimes I lose track.
Yeah. No, you're good. I mean, that's a lot to keep up with, especially if your brain's firing
I
them out
am
as
a lot
fast
to keep up with.
I feel you. All right, switch me.
Okay, I'm switching you.
And is that one for sale?
Yes, this is for sale.
Okay. Are you doing price shout outs on here, or you want people to just be like, you talk to me and we'll talk?
You talk to me and you let me know what you know.
We'll
you
discuss.
Let me know. We'll discuss. We'll
Cool.
have discussions.
Okay, cool. Oh, that's dope.
This one was pretty cool. I got this from the idea because I went to
I feel like a fucked up
Metropolis.
weatherman trying to link up the camera.
I went to Metropolis for the Superman con, and one of the posters there just kept sticking in my head.
Yeah.
And I just had to do it.
That's
so
awesome.
I had to
Is
have
he
that.
for sale?
Yes, that is also for sale.
Okay, y'all.
And I'll also have that one with me at Toyman.
Perfect.
In St. Louis.
So if you visit
Both
her in
of
St.
these.
Louis, both of these
Uh-huh.
will be with her in St. Louis if you go to that
Yes.
event on her page.
Yes.
Yes.
And there'll be a couple more of those too, so
Okay, cool.
you can't miss out. And I can also sell them, and I ship worldwide.
Uh-huh.
So.
She shits worldwide. All
Oh,
right.
you're gonna love this one, dude. I can't wait to show you this one
Cool.
in person. And this is, I don't know if you've seen this one.
Oh, that's awesome. That's dope.
We'll show them.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's dope.
Yeah.
I got a bunch of Joker stuff up here because he's like an anti-villain, definitely not an anti-hero, but
Yeah, I love that one too.
he's dope. That's dope. Are you selling this one?
That one is for sale.
That is cool as fuck. If somebody else doesn't buy it, I might actually buy this from you.
Everything I have here is for sale except for my Colossal Titan.
Oh yeah, for sure. Keep that shit.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
Rolling through these bad boys. Okay. Now, what
Anime.
is this?
Demon Slayer?
Demon Slayer. Okay. Now, that's an anime, right?
Yes, it is.
Cool. Would
Got some.
how old's this bad boy?
2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Maybe.
How quick did you draw it?
Of the drawing of it, that's probably like 15 minutes.
That's nuts.
Because it's just like, it's just the drawing.
Yeah.
And then you just color it in. Like, it's like coloring.
Fill in the blank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're coloring.
And this for sale.
Yes.
Cool.
Do, do, do.
Okay. What we got here? Ah! Yes! OG. Charizard up in this bitch.
And it also has blacklight effect. It is that one is so shiny.
Shiny.
It's shiny. You know,
That's
the shiny
awesome.
cards you get.
Yeah. That light is being needy. That's
Eh.
dope. For sale?
Yes.
Yeah, y'all better buy this shit. This deserves a home. That's awesome.
That one is cool. I actually have I have Pikachu, Mew, Also, I've got a couple of other Pokemon.
That's a good idea. Paint fucking a bunch of just Pokemon cards. That's really cool with your own twang to it.
Yeah, my kids are like, Mom, do this one. I'm like, okay, fine.
Fine. Get out of my face.
Right.
Okay. All right, that's dope.
Also, black lights. I love his face. I was angry that day, so I was like, Argh.
Express me.
Yes.
For sale?
Yes.
Awesome. All right, moving on.
Moving on.
I was
Okay.
just grabbing them. I'll just show you this stuff.
Witchblade and Lady Death.
I thought you were going to say Lady Gaga. I was like, okay. Was she born this way? Okay. This is cool. She's hot.
She is.
She's spicy.
Spicy.
Hold on. Better angle. Okay, let me... I am not good at lining this up. I'm so discombobulated right now. It's like, where's the face with the reflection of the light?
You're doing wonderful. I love it.
Hey.
That's also black light, and those blues and that blue and pink looks so... It looks so good.
This is awesome. For sale?
Yes.
Heard.
Yes.
Oh, that's fucking
Lady
gnarly.
Death. Man, I was so mad the night that I did this, and she turned out sick.
God.
I mean, I'm in love with her.
I would cry if I sold this. Like, this is fucking gnarly.
It is.
Is
You
it
can
for
always
sale?
buy it. Yes.
Okay. Y'all better buy this. This is fucking awesome.
Yeah, that piece is. I mean, and in person, it's just so much different.
Well, the colors are just, they pop, and it's just really,
and that's
really
crazy
cool.
thing is it's only 2 colors. It's I literally just used blue, actually.
That's cool.
And then black and white.
All right. For sale, y'all. What you got? Oh, yeah. Hello, Morty. Rick and Morty.
Yeah, that one I love.
I still haven't watched the last season, or the latest season. I need to.
I've been working on it.
Yeah. For sale?
Yes.
Beautiful, baby.
More Dragon Ball there.
DB. Little D Bizzle.
Trying to.
For sale?
Yes.
I guess I should just ask, are all of these for sale just except for the one?
All except for the one. I said
Easy.
that.
Okay. Well, my short-term memory is
Typical
fried.
man doesn't listen.
No, man has missing brain cells.
Okay.
Man is very intelligent burnout. All right.
More anime.
Oh, cool. Oh, the colors of this are really cool.
I kind of inverted them a little bit.
Yeah.
But I liked that. My daughter was like, Mom, you should do it this color. And I was like, okay.
Oh, that's awesome.
Sure. That one is amazing under black light also.
Oh, okay, black light colors.
Mm-hmm.
For sale, y'all. Oh, that one, no.
That one was angry. I just threw a brush at that canvas.
That is fucking gnarly.
Yeah, that one's called Look Out For Yourself.
That is badass.
Yeah, I was having a moment.
You need to put this on like a card and keep it forever. Because this is just, that's fucking interesting, man. That is really cool.
Yeah, that was just an angry brush stroke.
It's different.
And then
Abstract.
yes. And I do abstract too.
It occupies its own space. That's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my whole childhood. This guy right here. Uh-huh. I have yet to see either Sonic movies. Have you watched them?
No. Oh wait, yes, I have.
Uh-huh.
I watched the first one with my daughters.
Yeah.
But the second one I had, and I actually liked it. I actually laughed. It was really.
See, I'm
good.
a big Jim Carrey fan, so I need
love
to
him.
quit fucking off, and I just need to watch him.
You do.
I heard it's one of his best roles, just because he's
Because he's
the Eggman.
Jim Carrey, and he's awesome.
Yeah, he's one of my favorites. Oh.
Moon Knight.
Yeah.
Have you watched it though yet? Oh my gosh!
All of
I had
it.
to like.
I binged that shit.
Literally, I did too. I stayed up till 4 o'clock in the morning one day.
Like, it's one of the most abstract like series superhero wise because there's
so good.
Because it's like Egyptian like culture and heritage. I guess you would say sorts of mythology, but
And that kind of history is my favorite. I love. There's so much art.
it's symbolism in
In
there
the,
as well.
Yes.
A lot of symbols in there that's using hieroglyphics and stuff. This is fucking gnarly. Like this is really cool. I would cry getting rid of that.
And behind it, when you turn on the black light,
Oh, yeah.
it's blue underneath of there.
Oh,
it like pops
really?
out through there. It's really neat.
That kicks ass. So another blacklight one, y'all.
They're mostly all black light
Yeah.
because I just kind of grab paint as I go, and I usually throw in and
Yeah.
in by accident.
Well, you season them. So I mean, it seems like every one of your paintings is more than it appears.
It always is.
And that
yeah.
is deep, and that shows really a lot of your own creative genius because I don't really hear people doing that much.
Yeah, there's words in here.
I
that
keep
says
fucking
fuck
trying
off.
to put my arm down here, and I'm like, put the damn arm chest no.
This is My Hero Academia, my daughter's favorite anime here.
Coworkers keep telling me I need to watch this.
I haven't watched all of it yet, but my daughter has.
That's cool. That's nice. That's nice.
It is.
How long did this bad boy take you?
About an hour and 20 minutes.
That blows my mind. But I mean, it's like a rapid fire muscle in your brain
That's
now.
exactly what it is.
You can just throw it on the board, and it's just like, how do I
once
do
I've
it?
already drawn it or painted it in my head, it's over from there.
Yeah. Okay. Who did? That's awesome.
Weird. She's an Amazon.
She is a gorgeous Amazon. She's got power.
Yes, she does. Lots and lots of power.
That's awesome. All right. Is this the last one?
Yes.
Cool. Ooh,
Vampirella.
this vixen. Okay.
Yes.
She got diva energy.
Yes.
She got them hips though.
She does.
She can't quit fucking around.
No. She does. She's a hippie woman.
That's cool. Now, is this from something, or is this just off the dome?
Vampirella.
Blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah.
Vampirella.
Vampirella.
It's a
Vampirella. Okay. Vamp vanilla. All right.
That's right.
This is dope. This is really cool.
Yeah. That was an idea from a friend. They're like, you have to do this. Mainly because I might want to buy it.
Yeah.
If
Well,
they could
y'all
ever
need
afford
to
it.
support local artists. Buy some art from her.
Yes, I actually have very reasonably. It's very reasonably priced.
Yeah. There you go.
I kind of go off of my customers
Yeah.
as far as pricing.
Oh, I gotta show you the one. I pulled this down just so I can show everybody too. The one that I got from you. Boom shakalaka. Little. This is based on Evil Dead, right?
Yes.
And dude, Bruce Campbell has always been my shit. Like,
Oh my gosh, I love him so much.
it's just like, dude, I'm 33 and I wish he'd adopt me.
I know. Oh my goodness, I seriously would marry him tomorrow.
Because he's such an interesting character, and he's a well-seasoned actor, and it's always a delight to see him in a movie.
Yeah.
Like he was
Even when he's like hiding in little.
Yeah,
Have you
tiny roles.
seen
Strange.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why when he popped out, I was like,
ah!
ah!
I was in the theater and I was like, oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
he's got good juju, and you could see like his playfulness through his characters. Did you watch the Evil Dead series yet?
Yes.
I haven't gotten through all of them, but from what I've seen so far, they're awesome.
Amazing. So you haven't seen it? Oh, okay, you haven't seen it.
I've only watched I think 2 or 3 episodes, and it's been a couple months.
Mm-hmm.
I obsess over binging shows and stuff.
I get obsessed about a few things too.
Uh-huh.
If you haven't noticed.
Yeah. Uh-oh. The
What?
sneeze.
You have to sneeze?
Okay.
What did you just say?
Those who know will know, all right?
Oh, well, I want to know.
Okay, it's a scary movie. Because I have so many quotes in the back of my head, I don't know what they are until I actually think about them, and then they're twice as funny.
You can't even.
They're the butler. It's the butler dude that he's like the strong hand.
The butler dude.
Yeah, the scary movie. Oh no, scary movie 2. He's got the small strong hand, and he's like stuffing the shit out of this turkey.
Oh, I know exactly what movie you're talking about. Yeah, the guy who plays he's also in Schitt's Creek.
Yes.
What is his name?
He's like B+ actor or B
But
actor.
He actually drives me insane, but I still love him.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I just.
Well, when he started fucking the turkey's head, he's like.
He did. He got crazy. He did. I'm like, man.
That entire character, like, I wish there were more movies like Scary Movie 2 that were just like brain dead funny.
Yeah.
There's not as I think people are scared to make comedies nowadays because like the cancel culture thing. They're like, are you gonna make a joke about X, Y, and Z?
Yeah.
We'll create a.
I'm afraid of offending people. It's so hard to be an artist.
Yeah.
Because I'm just
sure.
all they want to do is speak.
Yeah.
Up sometimes.
Yeah.
And that's the only way I know how. So
Have you had to like govern yourself when it comes to making like an art piece where you're like, you know what, I don't know if I can do this one?
No, I just do it and I don't show anybody.
Oh, there you go. Cool. Right on.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as far as plugging anything you want to say to folks out here that are going to be watching, and if they want to get a hold of you, how they do that again?
Yes, you can get a hold of me on Unlocked Pieces on Facebook, Unlocked Pieces RHP on Instagram, and Unlocked Pieces on TikTok. You can reach out to me and message me. On Instagram and Facebook, I'm pretty active as far as messaging. On TikTok, it gets insane sometimes, so I have to sift through them because I have a lot of things. Right now, I'm not taking any like commission orders until after August, but I do have about 1,000 pieces on my page that are available for purchase.
Hell yeah. So support local artists. Even if you're not local, check her stuff out and throw some doll hairs her way. Well, thank you for coming on. You're my favorite. And yeah, we'll have to have you on again once you get even more painting. Bring them over. And
absolutely.
We can do this once a month, once every other month, whenever you want. Bring some stuff over and we'll highlight it. Thanks for coming on.
Like a plan.
Check me out, Nick Lucian on actually I'm going by my alter ego right there, Lucian Black. On Into the Chasm here, and I'm on most applications. You can find my stuff. Thanks, y'all. Tell somebody.